Hi, kindergartners. Happy Monday. Exciting news, friends. I have a visitor. I bet you're thinking, right now, Miss Graves? We're not supposed to do that. Don't worry. Do you want to see who my visitor is? My visitor's name is Linus. Linus, the minus symbol. And Linus, the minus symbol, traveled from far, far away in subtraction land to teach us today about subtraction number sentences. Can we say thanks, Linus, for visiting? Thanks, Linus. Are you ready to get started and teach us something new? Oh, you are. Oh, and you already want to tell us something right now? Whoa, okay, kindergartners, let's get ready. For today's lesson, you will need a whiteboard and a marker, an eraser, or a piece of paper and a pencil. Go get those things and get ready to listen to Miss Graves and Linus teach you some new things about subtraction number sentences. Welcome back. So Linus wanted to already tell you guys something. Ready to hear it? He's telling you that subtraction number sentences can also be called subtraction equations. Can we say that fancy word together? Equations. Oh, so fancy, Linus. So I'm going to write up here next to number sentences. I'm also going to write the word equation because that's another word for number sentence. And we're really looking just at subtraction number sentences today. So far, Linus, I have taught the kindergartners to use the words take away. So when we've been talking about subtraction, we've used words to say 6 take away 5 equals 1. Linus, we have done just a little bit of work with actual number sentences because kindergartners are really good at showing their work, and already we're doing that. But I want you to make sure we really know what that subtraction sentence really means and all about its parts today. Can you do that for us? All right, let's get started. Linus is telling me to go ahead and write the number 6 again down here. But just like Linus's name sounds, he's telling me that instead of saying the word take away, there's a new word in town to say. It's not the word Linus, but it is the word minus. So instead of saying the word take away, kindergartners, another word we can say is the word minus. Everyone say that with me. Minus. 6 take away or 6 minus. 6 minus 5 equals 1. Those mean the same thing. It's just another way to say it. But I don't know about you, but sometimes writing is just not what my hand wants to do during math time. Even though it's super important, sometimes I need a symbol to make my work a little bit easier on myself. And that's where Linus comes in again. Linus is actually the shape of the minus symbol. It's almost like a dash or a little rectangle. So when your hand sometimes hurts and you want to just use a symbol to show your work, you can actually write 6 and then you can use this symbol to show minus. 6 minus 5 equals 1. And then I would write a symbol for the equal sign as well to look like that. Now, kindergartners, that minus word and takeaway can get really tricky, and they mean the same thing. I thought we could make a symbol with our body to remember these two words. Anytime in this video you hear Miss Graves say minus, will you freeze and give me this? And the reason you would freeze and do this is because this kind of looks like the minus symbol to me. It's just a straight dash that I can do with my body. Any time I say minus, can you show me this? Let me try it. Minute. Oh, I tricked you. Minus. You're really quick. So kindergartners, 6 minus 5 equals 1. That's how I can use it with symbols. Now I want to teach you another part of a subtraction sentence. If you've been noticing while we've already been doing this hard work, you might notice that our number sentences and our work has always started with the whole. When we draw a picture for subtraction, we start with the whole amount, the total, the biggest amount. So if you notice, when we write a subtraction equation, we start with the whole, or the biggest number. That's what we always start with, and that's what makes a subtraction sentence right. The whole or the biggest number. And then we take away or subtract or minus part of it. And I'm going to write a part here. 6 is the whole, and then we take away part. And when we take away part, it leaves us with the other part. Or another fancy word for that is difference. Everyone say difference. Now, I think it's time that we test this subtraction equation work with Linus, the minus. I'd like for you to get your whiteboard ready. I am actually going to tell you an equation using words. And can you write the number sentence that would match me on your whiteboard? So you're going to want to go ahead and maybe write your minus sign and your equal sign. And then you'll need to fill in numbers in between that match what I'm saying. You are not going to need to fill in this part, the end part of their difference, because we're not solving this work together today. We're just practicing writing number sentences. All right, get ready for the first one. 6 take away 3. 6 take away 3. Man, you guys are quick. I see that some of you have already done this. 6 take away 3. You're exactly right. Let's try one more like that. All right, I'm going to erase it and I'm going to say it quick. 5 take away 1. 5 take away 1. You already got it. You started with the 5 and then you take away 1. Now this time, kindergartners, I'm going to draw a picture for you. And I want you to write a number sentence to match my picture. First, look at how many I have as the whole or in all. And then see how many I'm taking away to know how many is left. I see that a lot of you are thinking that I have a 4 as my whole. I start with 1, 2, 3, 4. I take away 1, 2, and I have 2 left over. That's exactly it, kindergartners. That matches my picture. Now it's time to show all that we have learned today. We're going to do this with the same story problem we've been working on a lot last week. Today you're going to need for that story problem a paper that looks just like this. It says write an equation, and we now know that that means the same as a number sentence that matches your number story. So we need to write an equation using a whole, a minus sign, a part, and another part to match all of our work so far. I'm going to show you mine, and then it's your job to do yours on your own. And remember, we do not have the same problems in our number story. So kindergartners, I'm going to glue this right down here under my number track. And I'm going to look, how many did I have in my whole at first? I had 1, 2, 3, 4. My first number I'm going to write down is 4. I need to remember to write my Linus the minus sign. Thank you so much, Linus, for your help. 4 minus or take away. How many did I take away? Oh, just 1. 4 take away 1 equals, how many did I have left over? 1, 2, and 3. 4 take away 1 equals 3. Kindergartners, your first job is to complete that for your problem, which is 5 take away 2. It is not the same as mine. You do not need to turn this into your teacher today. You will do that tomorrow with your next part of this paper. Save this for one more day. You have one more step to do today, though. In your math packet, you should also have a paper that looks like this. That's a subtraction number story. It's your job today to write a brand new number story. You get to choose your characters for this story. I chose for my setting to be the playground. I chose for my characters to not be animals this time and instead be people. My number story goes like this. There were 7 and I got to choose my own number. There were 7 kids on the playground. If you can see, I have my whole as 7. 2 kids went home. There were 7 kids on the playground, 2 kids went home. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids left on the playground. Kindergartners, it's your job to come up with what you want to write your number story about and how many of that item you want. Your job is to draw a picture and a number sentence that matches your thoughts on your number sentence. It can be about people, it can be about animals, it can be about what you would like to draw about today. This does need to be turned in to your teacher today. Thank you for listening from me and Linus the Minus. I hope you learned some new fancy words about subtraction. Have a good Monday, friends.